Hi friends, thanks for joining me. It's Morag here, and today I'm delighted to be using the November Hip Kit Club kits. And as you can see, they are so pretty and so festive. And I shall be creating a Christmas tree feature for my scrapbook layout today. So if you would like to make a Christmas tree, you'll need a square piece of paper. I wanted mine to be quite large, so my piece of paper is actually 6.5 by 6.5 inches. And we will be making what are effectively the tree branches by cutting across the triangle through both sides. And you could mark up your triangle with a pencil and a ruler. And I was debating whether I needed to do that. But in fact, because of the paper I chose, I am just going to use the pattern paper as my guidelines. So you'll need to be cut across the triangle, as you can see here, at even intervals. So I'm thinking that these are approximately maybe half an inch, probably less to be fair. And then we'll take those, as long as they're even, it doesn't really matter. You'll just get either thicker or thinner branches. So we'll just take each of those flaps, if you like, and we're going to glue them towards the centre. And I'm lining up the corner edge up to where the previous layer is. And again, you'll find your way. It'll make more sense when you do it yourself. But basically, we're just going to continue folding and sticking down, as you can see here. As long as they're really, really neat and you're the same all the way through, you'll end up with a sort of a beautiful kind of isosceles triangle type shape. And it's really pretty. So you just continue to just stick down those points. Don't fold them too hard at the edges so that they have a nice kind of loop. And then just carry on all the way through till you get towards the top. So as I say, my branches will be kind of just under half an inch because I use that pattern paper. But you can mark your tree branches either thicker or thinner than what I have here. And you just want to cut towards the centre, but obviously not cut to the centre line because you'll need something to glue onto. And it gets a little bit fiddly towards the top. So you do need to kind of go kind of a bit closer to the centre so you can get the fold correct. And in fact, when you try it yourself, you'll find this is really simple actually, and it's very, very easy to do once you've got your head around things. And I've just cut off the excess, so I've got a nice point at the top there. So in a moment I'll be stitching down the centre for kind of the branch and for decoration. But in this case, I've used my machine to do a zigzag stitch, but I have in the past used embroidery floss, and you could do a nice chain stitch or a running stitch down the centre. You could use something like a straw or perhaps a twig. You could have quite a lot of fun, I think, decorating your tree. So before I go to my sewing machine, I'm just going to cut out my main photo mat, which will be a circle, as you can see. I did toy with the idea of making this circle a great big bauble, and I really couldn't decide. So I've just gone for a circle. I think my next layout is going to feature borders, baubles even. So I'm just going to map that onto one of the snowflake papers, and this one has a slightly orange colour to it, but there is some orange in my photo, so I thought that picked it up very, very well. So I'm just going to trim the background down just to so I can map that onto another pattern paper, and it's just deciding which one. So the pattern papers this month are very festive and a lot of fun. So I've stitched around the outer layer of the white cardstock there, and also the large circular mat. But before I can sew down the Christmas tree, I'll just need to stick my mat down, and I wanted to use this fun pom-pom trim to decorate my circle and really draw the eye to the middle of the page there. So I'm just using some multi-purpose glue. The glue that I'm using does actually stick fabrics and plastics, metals and all sorts of things. It's a very good glue, general purpose glue. And I just love the texture that gives the page. And now I can stick my tree into place. So I'm only sticking down the centre of the tree, not really towards the edges, just so that they keep their dimension. So off camera, I've just created a zigzag stitch all the way down the middle. So it's a bit wonky at the end, but hopefully I can disguise that a little with my Christmas presents that I'll have under the tree. So this layout is going to come together very quickly. In fact, it kind of looks complicated and impressive, but I think once you've made that tree, which is a lot of fun by the way, you've got your main focal point, and it's just simply adding some of the little decorations that take your fancy. So these are the die cuts from the main kit. I'm also lucky enough to have the embellishment kit, where you'll find some chipboard pieces, puffy stickers, well, all sorts of goodies to complement your main kit. So I'm just deciding if I'm going to double mat the photo. And I always like to rough up the edges just for a little extra texture. So whilst I'm just assembling the bits and pieces, let me tell you about the December mood board challenge. So the mood board challenge is open all the way through till the end of December, and there is a chance for you to win $25 to spend in the store. So well worth taking part. You don't have to use hip kits to take part, but we all need to upload your layout to the post in the Facebook group. And if you check out the description, I'll leave all the links that you'll need in the description box. And if you upload your layout by the 31st of December, you can be in with a chance to win $25 to spend in the store. And if you are a regular subscriber to HipKit, you'll know that they now make dies and stamps and all sorts of fantastic goodies. And so that $25 will come in really handy to really zhuzh up your box. So I've emptied the chipboard pieces from the embellishment kit, and I'm just going to go mad and add in the die cuts from the main kit, as well as those chipboard presents and all sorts of beautiful goodies. Those little silver stars came in the main kit. And of course you could mount these with foam tape onto the tree. I've just kept mine flat. Not sure for any particular reason. I think I just want to add a little bit of twine through the top. So I've just poked a hole through the ornament, and I'm just going to add a little bit of red twine through the top of there, each one. And again, just for a little bit of extra texture. that photo is so adorable. It's a friend's son, and it's just absolutely adorable little hat he has on there. I'll leave you with some music while I finish off the embellishing. Thanks so much for joining me. I really hope you've enjoyed the process and are inspired to try a Christmas tree for yourself. It would look fantastic as a Christmas card, I think, and it goes perfectly with the November kits. So don't forget to enter the mood board challenge for December, and I hope I'll see you soon on my next video. I'll leave all the details below. Take care now, and Merry Christmas.